So that was really cool. However, oh y'all, I just feel like I may have flubbed the whole thing. Hello! It's another episode of The Kelsey Show. This is a vlog video edition. The Too Much Tour Vegas event, you guys, was incredible. I mean, to have standing room only in both of our sessions, hundreds of people were turned away because they couldn't have that many people in the room for the fire code. So it was just incredible. And Jackie and I on stage, like, we have such a great back and forth chemistry. It's so unique because you just, honestly, you don't see a black woman and a white woman pairing up together as a duo that often. At least I haven't. But then, as often happens after the trip, I felt a little bit under the weather. So this past week, I haven't gotten as much done. Plus, it was Labor Day weekend, which means a 3-day weekend, which anybody who has a child that's an only child, you understand.
I'd like to love you, if I may. I'd like to love you, I'd like to love you, I'd like to love you, night and day, if I may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day.
Well, I rallied and I did it. After a long day or long morning at Chuck E. Cheese, I'm still congested. I didn't feel well. I had a song that I knew, but I didn't have like the music and I didn't have my cut for it, but I just was like, I know it well enough. Let's just do it. You know, all I have to do is just be good enough. There's someone coming. I feel awkward. All right. Yeah. So a girl that I had just auditioned right after her walked by my car, and I'm just holding my phone up, very obviously talking to my phone. And it's horizontal. It's not vertical. So it's not like, oh, she's FaceTiming someone. Either way you slice it, it's awkward. Got home, felt terrible, took some medicine, took a nap, woke up, still had talked myself out of it, and then I was just like, let's do it. I only had to be good enough for a callback, right? And I felt like that was. I feel like that was good enough for a callback. That may not have been. This is LA. There were a lot of people who auditioned, but I felt good. Especially like all the extraneous stuff that they don't know, you know, that I was sick. And one more thing. In my career, my job, everything I'm doing, I should be professionally auditioning. I should be auditioning all the time. I should be pitching all the time. So, you know, when I get invited, yes, come and audition, then I should go do it, right? Right. You guys ever have those moments where you're like, why do I have dogs? What value is this mutt bringing to my life? Let me tell you what he just did. So I had the garage open because I was loading some stuff from the house into the garage. Clearly, we use the garage as storage. The dogs were in the yard back there with the door shut. I thought I was safe. Y'all, my Rottweiler just opened the door. Look at the teeth marks on, I'm trying to get it in the, look at that. He opened the door with his teeth. What is happening? Did you open the door? Jake? Jake? It's a good thing you're the sweetest dog anyone's ever known. Or else, man. But guys, one of our church friends on Monday, Labor Day, they also only have an only child that's a daughter. They were like, why don't you drop her off for a couple hours? She can just come play. And I was like, try and stop me. I was also interviewed on a big podcast for the first time in a long time. Already got a huge brand and she's launching a podcast. As Natalie Jill. She was like, what, episode number 4, interview number 4. And she's been following me ever since. And she just thinks what I'm doing is inspiring and amazing. And that is so awesome to have someone you look up to and respect tell you all of those things. So that was really cool. However, oh y'all, in that interview, I just feel like I may have flubbed the whole thing because I was just, you know, making jokes and sort of downplaying my success. And because, like, I tell you guys all the time, I feel totally out of my depth here. You know, like I'm just in these acting classes with these fetuses
fetus I, you know, I don't feel massively successful yet. I feel like I've done a lot, and I've done a lot in a short amount of time. But I kept just wanting to show people that you can do a lot in a short amount of time and still be a mess and still feel insecure and still feel like you don't know what you're doing. So that was what I did. And that's how I talked about myself and basically just made myself sound like an insecure loser. I just put out earlier this week was Moms in Kindergarten, because honestly, you guys, I underestimated.
If your child is not in class by 7:45, they will be marked tardy, and this will reflect as poor work habits on your child's attendance records. Poor work habits? Are other 5-year-olds driving? It's a chart to mark that your child has been read to 60 minutes a week. They're giving me homework. I got a full-time job. So that's been an adjustment at her starting school. Let's talk about the health journey. So today marks 2 weeks. And you'll remember in that time, I went on vacation with a friend. Then of course, traveling is just difficult. Part of a work trip was to like have my treats with me, and I didn't have that. And so I just let my diet go to crap. But I think that's okay, because you can only focus on so many things at a time, and giving up sugar is a huge one for me. My daughter had a chicken finger left over, and she had honey all over it, and I ate that, and it was amazing. I'm pretty sure honey is not approved, and it was so good. I'm on day 14. It sucks. It's been really hard. So I lost 3 pounds at the beginning, and now I don't think I've lost any more. I probably gained like a pound back or so. So I just need to go back to focusing on drinking more water and not eating any, you know, bread, chips, potato. And I need to step up on the weightlifting. So yeah, I mean, it's week 2, but there's only what, 12 weeks or so. And so 2 of them are gone. So I got to get serious. Thank you guys for following along with me. If you are on a health journey or weight loss journey yourself, I would love for you to leave me a comment. Tell me what's worked for you. Tell me what didn't work for you. And I'll see you guys again soon.
I'd like to love you, if I may.